Okay, the Timmies, the Sneaker Bros, the fly-by-night Pokemon investors are starting to panic. You can see it all over the Facebooks. People are posting their collector app saying, I need to sell this $3,000 worth of sealed product. Looking for 80%. Now, one of the things, if you've been in the Pokemon business for a little bit, is if you've been investing in Pokemon, if you've been buying sealed product, buying slabs, buying singles, you've been investing, if you've not really been collecting, just investing, you love that money, and you haven't been selling, you've been really missing the boat on exactly what you need to do now. Now that you're panicked, now that you want to leave the hobby, now that you want out, now that, what was the thing that you see a lot? I can't get cards, I'm giving up. Now that we're in this state, a lot of the, let's call them the people without the good old carbing hands, they're leaving. They're leaving. The free tendy boys, they're gone, or they want it out. They want to be exited. Now, there's a couple of things about what you're seeing. You're seeing people post their collector apps and they're looking for a percentage, or they're looking to sell it and they're like, I got $5,000 in sealed product. I'll take 5,800. No, sorry, 4,800. There is some guys who won 5,800. 4,800. And if you're doing that, you're doing it wrong. So if you've been Pokemon investing, if you've been like into the hobby from the financial side, there are some people who are in it the financial side and will continue to be in it for the financial side, even when things go back to MSRP. If you're one of those people who just been buying and you haven't been selling, you're losing out, because you're going to be stuck in a situation where eventually you'll want to sell. And if you haven't been selling all along, when you want to sell, it's going to be really much more difficult for you. What you want to be doing over the course of you purchasing and seeing your gains is actually doing a little bit of selling, getting a reputation. So start selling. That's one of the first things. Even if you think, oh, I might exit next year after the 30th anniversary, I might sell everything then. You're going to have a hard time. Start selling now. If you want out, start selling. This is my advice. And also, if you're going to start selling, get rid of the stuff that's really hard to sell first. Get rid of the stuff that's not very liquid. That's the stuff you want to work on. That's the stuff you want to be saying, okay, I'm going to get rid of this stuff. I'm going to get rid of my sleeved packs, get rid of my art sets, get rid of my booster bundles, of random sets. You should be selling that stuff. It had some gains, maybe, and you should be selling it. Now, don't be one of those people who post your collector app and they just want to be exited. Because when people who have been in the business see those collector apps with the graphs and the dollar amounts and the articles of the items that they have one of and two of and one of, when we see that and someone wants to sell based on that, the immediate impression is this person isn't going to be eaten up. Because honestly, that it's a sign of a newbie. To use your collector app to sell, it's a sign of a newbie. We don't even, in our Facebook groups, we don't even allow people to do this posting of their collector apps to show how much they want to sell. Because that's not how you do it. And I'm gatekeeping here. That's not how you do it. You want to sell stuff, you show you what you have. You put your timestamp in there. You say, I've got it in my hand, I'm selling it. Not just some app thing. When people see that, the hyenas come out for that stuff. They're going to offer you. They're going to offer. Ooh, you know what? I'll take that at 70%. Ooh, I don't like this product. How about you sell me only the good stuff at 80% and the rest of it at 60%? You're going to see that. You try to sell it all at once, you're going to see like the wolves descend, especially people who don't know how to sell, people who don't know how to work, don't know how to get rid of the less liquid products over the course of a long time. People who want out immediately, they're out to the wolves. And the collectors The flippers, the people who've been in the hobby a long time, the keen people who are always been flipping for 10 years, they see this as fresh chum in the water. When you post that collector app trying to sell, that's what people think. It's meat for the taking. Now, don't post your collector app. Here's what you want to do. Take the thing you're selling, post just that, timestamp, whatever. Post just that one thing that you want to sell. See how it goes. Or try to develop a history. Try to develop. You're the guys that sell. I sell. I have a +1 in this Facebook group. I have a +20 in this Facebook group. I have 984 reviews on my eBay store. I'm TCG player. I'm a 4 stars. I don't know TCG player. 4-star seller, whatever. Get there. If you're an investor, I love the money. I love collecting. I love it. If you're one of those guys, don't be one of those persons who just doesn't sell the whole time and ends up stuck with a collector app posted online for sale. Because they're going to come after you. They're going to offer you 60%, 55%. Some trustworthy guy will pay you 68% for everything. And 80% on your Destined Rivals box. They're going to do it. You're going to see those offers. Maybe you'll get a good effort, but someone will have to be in a pretty damn mood to make a decent offer on a collector app inventory. I'm telling you. People who have that sort of money don't generally bite on those type of collections. People who are sharks will definitely go after that, and they'll try to get every penny that they can out of you when you're trying to sell. So be the person who sells slowly over time. Plan ahead. Know how to do it. So here's a few things that I'm going to tell you about. I'm going to be out after the 30th. Here's a few things that I want you to do now. Think about the stuff that's not as liquid and how the freak you're going to bundle it to get someone to take it from you. So here's what you want to do. Okay? Take a product. Let's say I bought Surging Sparks from Costco. Selling this is going to be very difficult because everyone has this on their table. Oh, Walmart had a restock of Prismatic. Everyone's got a little bit. Not very appealing. Let's say you have like 6 or 7 of these and 4 or 5 of these. It's going to be an uphill battle to sell this. But if you've been in it a while, you can say, hey, I have a bundle. Oh, I'll show the good part. I have a really good bundle. It's looking after me. I have a bundle that I'll sell. And what you do is you don't go post in your collector. You take a picture of the bundle. You have everything in person. And you look up what market is for everything. This is what you do. You look up what market is for all these items. Let's say you even have like 3 or 4 bundles. Look up market. Post them as a bundle. Say, I'm selling this bundle of goods. Don't tell them you need to fix your car or you're desperate because, I don't know, your credit card bills. Don't tell people you're desperate. Don't negotiate against yourself. Don't say, selling at 80% of market. Don't do that. Post on market. Bundle. You take some of the less liquid items, put them together with your most liquid item. Give a tiny discount. And people will look at it and they'll say, this guy is selling Paldea Evolved ETB for less than market. I have to pay market for the other 2 things, but I can get this less for market. People will bite. Psychology of buying and selling, guys. People will see a bundle. They will glaze past. They'll say, hey, I'll take the Paldea for that. Don't do it. Sell it as a bundle. Sell it. Pass the heavy bags on to the next guy. I'm telling you, do this. Bundle. Because it happens at all levels. Pokemon bundles stuff and sends it to distros. Distros bundle stuff and sends it to stores. Stores bundle stuff and send it to consumers. There's no reason your Facebook group boys can't do this to other Facebook group boys. Bundle. Create a nice fancy bundle that you have to buy this to get that. You can start. This is a great way to sell the stuff that's not as liquid. You bundle it with something that is liquid. It's appealing to get all your money at once, but don't put all of their best stuff together and sell that first. try to sell the other stuff. Work at it slowly. It's not a rush. You shouldn't be in a position where you've Pokemon invested and you now have to rush to pay off some bill or something like that. That's a bad state to be in. And that's the guys with the collector app posting it and wanting to sell it all at 60% or 80%. The hyenas will come for them. With this development of your persona, I sell here and I have a history of transactions. I'm a good guy. I do this work. I post on eBay. I get good reviews. I'm well reviewed. That's the way to be if you're a Pokemon collector who likes to collect for value, Pokemon collector who likes to boost up their own collection goals, a Pokemon investor who likes to make money. This is how you do it. You do it slowly. You continue to cycle. You buy and you sell high, and you buy more and you sell high. You step. You take stepping stones. And this is what people have to realize, the people who are panicking right now. If you're panicking and I'm going to sell everything, I'm sick of the hobby, I'm on out. Think about it. Sure, maybe you want out. But roll it over the course of how long it took you to gather that product up and start exiting out of it piece by piece. Get rid of the less liquid stuff first. Move towards the stuff that you want to hold on to. That's what Pokemon investing, that's what collecting is. You're always sort of shifting your collection around, getting the things that you want to keep permanent. Highly recommend it. If you're a Pokemon investor and you haven't sold anything, start. Because the MSRP times are coming. There's been news of crazy reprints. Paldea evolved. If anything, I should go sell that ETB right over there. Keeping it. Paldea evolved reprint. Paldean Fates reprint. Surging Sparks reprint. I mean, they've already printed Prismatic to the ground, so obviously. These things, right? These things you want to keep cycling. And if you really want it, keep the things that you really want. Now, this is the second time I recorded this video. It is a changing market right now. Everyone in the United States are like, oh, the doom and gloom, prices are falling. I can tell you right now that Canada has a delayed sense of what happens. Prices have not fallen in Canada yet. There is going to be a lot of product coming to market. There is going to be a lot of packs and pressure on pack prices to come down. But stores are still buying a ton from distro, and distro are they're still making it really difficult for stores to have product. I did get my allocation for Phantasmal Flames cut. Apparently, I spent less in the last 3 months of now than I did the last 3 months before Mega, so I'm actually getting less allocation for Phantasmal. And I'm mad. I called my distro, hey man, what's going on? But it doesn't matter. It's the way it is, right? Other stores bought more, they're going to get more. The market is going to do market things. It's going to be an interesting ride. Are we on a plateau? Are we on a plateau before we fall off? Or are we in a plateau where we start to inch up again? The Japanese have announced a Zygarde set. I mean, Zygarde is not the most famous Pokemon player there is, so we shall see. But Zygarde set may cool things down. Mega Zygarde set? But then after that, we'll have eventually the Mega Rayquaza set. So, maybe we got 6 months of calmness. 6 months to you to slowly sell into the market things you don't want, or buy more with the funds that you got from selling into the market things you don't want. Now, I hope this helps you understand that if you're in the collecting, if you're in like the collecting for value, if you're in the Pokemon investing, you have to do these things. You can't just buy. You have to be involved in the market. You have to know that if you ever want to get out, you know how. Because the people who post their collector and sell for 70%, 60%, all for naught. They carried the product. They've had the product for a long time. Yes, you're frustrated. Yes, you want to leave, but sorry. It's like you missed it. The whole point is the involvement, the interest. And I know people say you just sit on it. You can. But if you expect to be able to exit a bit or change, or if you're worried or if it's causing you stress, you have to start working on this cycle, the cycle of renewal. So guys, this was my video on directions for you. Don't be a buy, only buy. It's a novel. It's you know, it's a great thing to be someone who can just needs to buy, but nobody has infinite money, especially in our end of the market. Sure, there's crazy high-end pieces, but that's not us. So keep in mind, you should always be thinking about rehoming your collection and doing things that make you happy. And part of that is being prepared if you ever want to not have something anymore. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you next time.